Hey, what's up guys? In this video today we're going to discuss about how you can crack the front-end interview. So let's discuss about this. So guys, technical front-end interview are difficult, that's a fact. Not only do you need to have a solid grasp of computer science fundamentals, but also an understanding of things like web performance, build system, and CSS layouts engineering. So while there are resources out there, I have found that there are only a few complete guides for helping you prepare for the front-end interviews. So I have decided to make this video that will hopefully help you to crack the next interviews. So let's discuss about what do you need before the interview. So before your interviews, ask your recruiter for the format of the interview. So some interviews might resolve around a whiteboard, while other might use an online text editors like CoderPad or something. So it is important to know so you can practice in the environment that your interview is going to be happen. Also ask your recruiter for tips on what topics to focus on when preparing. So the reason behind this is because an additional to front-end specific questions, some companies will ask you some traditional computer science questions as well, like about some topics like searching and algorithms, data structures, computer fundamentals also. So it is always better to ask your recruiter what kind of interview is going to happen. So now we'll discuss about the front-end concepts. So basically HTML and CSS, JavaScript and JavaScript design patterns are the key concepts that you will be tested on during the interview. So go through the list and make sure you are comfortable with each topics. HTML and CSS is like bread and butter of a front-end development during the interviews. So you will most likely to be asked questions about the nuances of HTML and CSS. So also be prepared to be asked to code up layout based on a mockup. So they will ask you to create some HTML and CSS design based on the mockup or design they will provide you. So sometimes you will have to write your code in the interview as well. So just in case you need an HTML and CSS refresher, so I have added some links into the comment section. So just click on those links and you will get some awesome articles on those topics like CSS animation, CSS sprites, pseudo classes, pseudo elements, grid system, and semantic markup. So all those things are available. I have added into the comment section. Just go through this link and you will get all the interview questions that most of the times has been asked. So in addition to these concepts, know about CSS pre-post processes like Sass or Less and their benefits. Also be familiar with the CSS naming conventions. Another important point is that interviewers look for candidates who champion CSS best practices. So as a good reference, so I have added link of the guide. So I mentioned earlier that some interviewers will ask you to recreate layouts in HTML and CSS. So practice doing so in Playground like CodePN and check out the Dribble, which is awesome UX. I have found a lot of very simple UX designs there, so you can practice those designs into your computer or CodePN online JS Fiddle. A lot of code editors are available. So since it has a lot of simply and yet nice designs, that would be fun to recreate. So finally, as a front end, we are so used to making changes in our editor and then verifying the changes in our browser. So oftentimes during interviews, you won't have this luxury when you are preparing for your interview. Try code most of the layout without looking at the result till the end. The next topic is JavaScript concepts. So guys, if HTML and CSS are the bread and butter of the front-end development, then the JavaScript is the knife. Companies will spend a good amount of time during the interview testing your knowledge of JavaScript and a lot of questions that they will ask you. So I have prepared some list of the concepts that you need to prepare at the time of interview, which is prototypal inheritance, scoping, closures, the event loop, event binding, apply, call and bind, callbacks and promises, variable and function hosting, currying. So most of the topics I have created a video on that as well, so you can go and check my channel. I have a playlist over there, so you can just roam around the videos and you will find most of those topics in my video that I have already covered. So just check it out, and I have also added a link on the top. You can click on that link as well, and I will add all those topics video in the description also, so you can just go and check those things. So back to the topic. Whenever you are in interview and you have given some questions to solve, so first of all, when given a question on JavaScript, so figure out which of these concepts you have been tested on. Like the question could be about code closure, it could be about hosting, it could be about promises. So when given a JavaScript question, figure out which of these concepts that I have mentioned earlier you are being tested on, and it will be much easier to figure out the right solution. If you know the question is asking for which topic, then it will be very easy for you to crack this question. So if you feel confident of your JavaScript powers, so test your knowledge. I have added a link at the bottom in the description section. Just click on the link and try to solve some problems there. The next thing is design pattern. As I mentioned earlier, that just ask the recruiter before the interview that what kind of interview is going to happen. Either they are going to ask you the computer fundamental question as well, so you must have to prepare for the design pattern and algorithm as well. So design pattern in JavaScript provide you, so what are the design patterns first of all? So design patterns in JavaScript provide you with repeatable solution to common problems. So basically this is a single line definition. Design pattern in JavaScript provide you the repeatable solution to common problem. So there are a few of the design pattern that are important to know, like decorator, factory, singleton, revealing modules, facade, observer, then MVC, MVP, and MVVM. For all those design pattern, I have added some articles link on the description section. Just go through those articles and you will get to know what those design pattern are, and that's all you needed. So aside from JavaScript design patterns, it is good to be familiar with JavaScript frameworks as well. So this doesn't mean that you have to go to learn another framework before your interview. So instead, know when and why front-end teams use frameworks. Also, if you are interviewing for something like a React, Flux, or an Angular position, so review some of the documentation of the architecture of the framework before you go for the interview. So next topic is computer science concepts. So some companies hire software engineers before front-end developers. So what this means that these companies expect you to be well grounded in topics like good software design principles, scalable code architecture, and testings. So if your recruiter suggests you review your knowledge of data structure and algorithm, this section is for you. So otherwise, feel free to skip this section. And if you don't have a computer science background, that's perfectly fine, that's okay. Most of these concepts are pretty straightforward to learn. So let's talk about data structure first of all. So there are the basic data structure that I would suggest you knowing off the top of your head. Don't just read about them, take the time to implement them in JavaScript as well. If you are not familiar with unit testing, test your data structure with a library like Mocha and all. So if the testing is included in your interview process, so just go through once the documentation of the Jasmine and Karma or Mocha as well. And I have added the link in the description again. Whatever topic I'm talking in this video, I have added all the link in the description section. So if I might forget to say that I have added the link into the description section, just skip this point. Just go to the description section and please verify. And if I have missed something, just do let me know. I will definitely add it. Okay, so let's back to the topic. So we're talking about data structure. So here are some data structures that we need to learn before going for the interview, which is including linked list, hash tables, stack and queues, and trees like binary trees and heaps, graphs. So these are the normal topics that all of computer science students learn at the time of their college. For implementation of these data structures, you can take a look at San Foundry link that I have added into the description. All these examples are in Java, but re-implementing them in JavaScript is pretty easy. So just go ahead and try it out. That will test your knowledge and that will give you some new knowledge as well. So in computer fundamentals concepts, next thing is sorting. So once you feel confident about the data structures, you can move on to sorting. So go through the list I will share you now, and try to implement this in JavaScript as well, and then make a note of the time and space complexity. So here are the list. The list is like binary search, bubble sort, insertion sort, merge sort, quick sort, and selection sort. These are the sorting that JavaScript data structure provide. So these are the sorting concepts that interview will try to ask you. So after reviewing the data structure and algorithm, test your knowledge with lead code and some technical JavaScript questions that I have shared into the description about the sorting. Just go through all of them and try to solve the problem. And if you are thinking like now you are good to go for the sorting and algorithm, just go through those technical questions. I will totally recommend you, because these are the questions that most of the time has been asked at the time of interviews. So I know it is a lot of material to take in, especially if you are new in front-end development. So I will suggest you to start preparing for your interview ahead of time, so you can move at a comfortable pace, right? So also remember that interviews are not a measure of your worth as a programmer. Some people are good at interviews, others are not. Sometimes you click with the interviewer, other times you don't. So if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a note into the comment section or into my Facebook. And I would love to know how your interview experience went. So just good luck. I hope you have learned something today. And so if this video helps you, just give me a thumbs up into this video. And if you're new to the channel, just subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Don't forget that, because I always keep uploading this type of content to mentoring people and some interview questions that has been asked most of the time into the front-end technologies. So that will be really helpful for you guys. Okay, so thank you guys. Thanks for the watching. Have a good day.